Welcome, welcome everybody, Pursuit here, and I am a space engineer, and I have a vest to clean up. As you can see, we did manage to put this tank back in place, or cargo container. Not a tank, it's a container. But there's still rocks all over the place, so what am I going to do about it? Well, let me show you what I can do about it. First off, let's just drop down to the ground here so we're not wasting our jetpack any. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the G menu here, and I think I mentioned what I would probably end up doing here. What we're looking for is the collector. So I'm going to get a free spot on here and pull out the collector. And this is your basic vacuum cleaner, because we're cleaning up this mess that we made. It's vacuuming day. So we're going to rotate this, face it down, twist it sideways, because they got two small and two large, and one small on the back, but we also need some steel plates apparently. Yeah, see, one small on that side. But we should have everything we need here, and I already figured out what I need. So let's go ahead and... we have plenty of stuff in here. We just need to get... yeah, you're going to do your thing there. But we need to get some steel plate, because that's all we need to get started. I just wanted one. I was trying to do it like you would on... Minecraft or 7 Days to Die, and just click one down, or I think it's just 7 Days to Die. Oh, I want to do it the other way around. Just grab one. That's all I need to get started. And we also want to do two... where are they? Two displays. Because that's what it takes for the collector. I already looked. I'll show you when I go back. And we should have enough to do that. Yes, we do. And we'll just let it finish up those components there. Might as well have something going. What are we doing? Actually, let me look real quicker on the refinery. The refinery is currently... well, we don't have that much in the cargo container, so I can't do what I want to do. So it is working on cobalt, which I think will be fine. We'll just let it keep on doing its thing there. So let's go back and put on this collector here. Right. You can tell I got it in the right spot because it's lit up on the connector in place. So let's go ahead and pop that on there. And I don't need to do the work myself because we do have a welder. Not a drill. Let's see, turn back on my inertial dampener so I can fly and not crash back into this planet. Let's just pull around here without whacking anything around to where the welder is. Yeah, if I can remember how my ship controls are working. Here we go. Let's pull down here, right up next to the welder. And it should work just fine right there, abouts. Okay, let's turn on the welder, and it should just weld that whole thing up. So once that is complete, we can hop back in and start our vacuum cleaning. We're on maintenance, not maintenance, we are on cleanup today. Let's turn this off again. And that thing is noisy as can be, but it's trying to prevent crashing into the earth. Let me turn down my sound here a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud for you, but it was too loud for me. So let's back out here. Our collector is working great. We don't have to turn the collector on. It is set to automatically go on. We just need to find out how to get down here, close to the surface here, and start collecting up this cobalt, which is where I need to start. Let's be on top of it, and if we go and look at our inventory, we can see that it's pulling it in. So once this fills up, we may have to do something else, so let's just let it do its thing. It has done its thing, it's all taken up. Now, I think there's a piece of ice right back here behind me too that we can probably save, because we've been losing a lot of ice. The game has been cheating us out of it because there's a bug. There was a bug that is supposedly fixed now, but we'll have to see if it's actually fixed or not. Let's just kind of... can I get down in there? I think I can. If you can hear it doing its thing. Let's just make sure it's doing its thing. It is, but it is full now, so what we can do to pull up some more somewhere else is we can just move some of this to another location. So if we move this over to like this drill, kind of wants to pull it up, but it's like, yeah, I think it finished pulling it up. Did it? Yes, it's all pulled up now. Pull out of here now. Luckily, our ship doesn't have a lot of weight to it right now, so it seems to behave okay. We got a lot more room we could put in this thing, though. With all these drills, we can use as storage. I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit we can do. We can probably collect up all of this stuff. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to have to destroy some of this. These blocks are over here in the way. But let's go ahead and collect up what we can first, so we don't start moving things around when they don't need to, because they might go where we don't want them to. So we know where they are right now, and we're hoping that they stay right there. Just put that right over the collector. Take a look here, and we can actually go down to the collector here also and say, pull it out of the collector and throw it right in here, into this drill. And the collector has pulled up that one. Yes, we're doing good. So let's go over to this piece of iron here, I think it is. Gonna check the inventory. Just keep on throwing this in here, and it will keep on sucking it up wherever it needs to. Pretty much filled those. Oh, we can put a little bit more in that one. But let's see, we got another one here in this upper collector we can throw down in one of these drills. Come on, keep it coming. Just throw it into each of these drills and we can keep on bringing it in. And yes, this isn't the most glamorous of jobs, but since when was janitorial work glamorous? It is what it is. Throw a little more in here. So what's happening here with some, I think, is some of these are getting kicked back into other areas as they're getting opened. Into the ones that want to collect stuff. So we're going to end up with it kind of being unbalanced a little bit, but how much, I'm not sure. I'll leave that one there. I don't want that bit of ice. Let's see if we're actually... Okay, we did pull it all up. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. What is this? This is probably stone right here. Let's see. No, it is silicone. So, if you notice, it automatically moves stuff around. So if we take and we throw some of this from one of these other containers, like this one right here, throw it into the drill, it's going to shift stuff around enough that we can keep working at this. Have to kind of pay attention where we're throwing it so it doesn't get all funky, bogged up. And let's just check here and see how we doing. Whatever this is. Should still be pulling up. Large container is full. Drills are not all full. What we can do is throw a little bit more of these, like this one, down into this drill to help even it out. That will pull some out of the collector down there. Still pulling up more silicone, which we just, you know, throw it wherever we can because it's continuing to distribute it around in this area. Yeah, see, they're getting moved. No doubt about that. Just not as fast as we'd like. I mean, we could go up and like throw it in. Could try and throw it in the tank itself, but I don't think we really need to do that right now. This will be fine. Just not the most efficient, but it will work. see how we're doing. I think it's not really collecting, is it? Okay, well let's start fresh. I think it's got to the point where it's just throwing stuff around and not really doing what I want it to anymore. So let's dump off what we have. I think it was still pulling some up, but it was being very inefficient about it. So, and we are pretty full here. This thing is not moving very easily. Try to connect on here as gentle as I can. Gonna be a little bit crazy for a moment. So then we can just take and dump out whatever we have. We've got our cockpit. Probably just going to throw it all into the large container because that's where it was before. Hopefully stack it as much as I can. Don't need to pull out of the oxygen generator. It's probably fine there. That's a different container. Here's the container we want to pull it out of. Just trying to stack it with what it has already there, because if not, it will have issues. Let's get rid of this tank too, because it's empty. Okay, I think, oh, one more. So this will pretty much clear out my inventory. Yeah. Now we can unpark. Pull away. And finish up collecting the rest of this stuff in here. I think I'm probably going to need to break some of that away, but let's not do it just yet. Let's see if we can't grab whatever this is down here. Wow, we pulled that up really fast. And we pulled that one up really fast too. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to do something about this other stuff. So let's pop out and let's just grind this down by hand because it's kind of in the way right now. Probably just need to get rid of this one. I believe the other one's going to be fine. Go ahead and repair this one while we're at it. And actually, let's just, you know what, I'm going to throw one down here so we're more secure on the ground. I think I need to go like that. Yes, let's just throw it down here because we're not actually connected to the ground yet, so I might as well get that extra bit connected. Do I have anything else on me? No, I don't. Okay, that should work just great. Hopefully. And you know what we managed to do while all this explosions happen? We managed to get rid of all that stone that I said I don't need to have in there. When we get done here, I'm going to check and see how much we actually have. I'm not pulling any up right now, but it's probably because we need to... Oh no, it's actually pulling some in. It's doing its thing. Let's go ahead and throw a little bit in the drill here, though. Because it's going to keep pulling it in while we're doing this. Yeah, see, we pulled them both up. No problem. So, I think that pretty much gets everything that we need. Not a bad day's work. Let's look though, before we finish connecting up, let's see if we have any stone in here at all. Stone. We have 54. Wow, we got more stone than I think we'll ever need. So you know this big rock that's just sitting here? We can probably just let it stay there because I don't think I really need it. I don't. So let's just go up here a little bit. Hook back on. And our cleanup duty has not been that difficult. We managed to get rid of the two little ships we didn't really even want anymore. I mean, I was ready to get rid of them. That welder was just here to build this ship, which I can probably use like I did with this, I can probably use it for temporary welding until we actually make a welding ship, kind of like I did with that piece right there. So I think we will be just fine without them, other than that we lost some minor parts. But like I said, they're minor parts. Small ships don't really have that awesome of stuff on them. It's really not that big of a deal. Let's just stack this where we can. Finish off the rest of this stuff that does or doesn't have a stacking place. We'll see how much we actually have when we're done here. Well, that's the other container. This one. So the real things we need to get going here, looks like probably we will need to get that platinum still, because we weren't able to dig deep enough for that platinum, so I'll probably take another expedition out and see if we can go a little bit deeper to find that platinum before we're done. And we've got, I mean, look, 24 of uranium, 64 of nickel, 34 of ice, 54 of stone, and the big huge stone down there that below us, 40 of silicon is probably what it is. 23 of cobalt, 41 of iron, which we'll probably run out of eventually, more than the rest, and 8 of silver. So we could still use some magnesium, but I think other than that, it's looking good. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We will work out what to do for the next episode. Probably going to do some mining. Let me turn off visual dampeners for a moment here while we're connected, so it will be quiet so I can finish up. Give me a thumbs up on the video if you like this. Leave me some comments as to what else you think I might be doing. If I'm missing anything that might be helpful for me, I would appreciate the feedback. And subscribe for future content if you're not a member of my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Now get on with your pursuit. And like I said, probably mining next time for some platinum over there.